Hello and welcome to the second part to my I was going to end up doing two parts, but I'll end up doing this in three parts. I didn't have that in mind at first, but things change, and at least it's in my control, so it's not that big of a deal. What I'm on about, or what I'm babbling on about, if you're not aware, is the fact that I was going to do my graphic novel collection and just do one part, all my graphic novels, so all the Marvel ones, which are the hardbacks, and all of these ones, which are the ones that I've got from like Waterstones and that are softback. And what I mean by that is like ones that aren't that made a paperback, aren't hardback. That makes sense. So anyway, they're all in these like clear bags, but that's just to protect them. They don't normally come with these. These come with normal single issue kind of comics. The third part of this sort of series will be going through all my individual comics. And so if you were wondering as well what the difference is between a graphic novel and a comic book, basically, comic books, like the most like sort of watered down version of like the sort of story you can get. So if I got a comic book of The Walking Dead and it was like one of these, and it was from the first book or graphic novel, which this is, the number one, it tells you, I think, there, yeah, number one, then it'd just be literally like the first chapter. So when the first chapter finishes in this book, that's literally like that one little comic book, and that's why they're so cheaper. But then in the long run, these ones might be cheaper. I'm not very good at maths, so I wouldn't know. And also, just for space reasons, some people might just prefer having one graphic novel over like 6 comic books, individual ones. Anyway, I'll get on to this. First of all, you have The Walking Dead, front, back. I'm not really going to go through them in depth. Alright, but Adventure Time Volume 2, back. This is Volume 1, but it doesn't really say that, but on the spine it does say number 1, but I would have preferred it if it said number 1 on the front, like it does with Volume 2. Bravest Warriors. Back. Now, the reason why this one isn't in one of those plastic bags or those plastic comic book protectors is because this one's a hell of a lot thicker. It's Spider-Man: The Death of Spider-Man, and then this is on the back, and it's really, really good. That's the Green Goblin in it, and it's really, really good. I highly recommend it. I can't recommend it enough. And at £15, this is actually quite cheap. At £15, I think definitely worth it, considering how thick it is and stuff. But yeah, Ultimate Spider-Man. See, so I don't just have like comic books of like Marvel or DC. I have some like expanded comic books, comic books of things that you wouldn't expect to have comic books of, and this is one of them, I guess, Halo, and obviously the cartoon ones, Bravest Warriors and Adventure Time. Only DC graphic novel, Batman and Robin. I've only read it once, and that was a long, long time ago. Gonna probably reread it. Captain America, Hail Hydra. The Avengers. I think this one's Volume 2. Yeah, this is Volume 2. And then this one's Avengers Volume 1. Front. Oh, on the spine even. That's literally all my graphic novels that aren't in the Ultimate Graphic Novel Collection. So without that, Ultimate Graphic Novel Collection, I'd not have nowhere near as many graphic novels as I do. I have a lot, obviously, as you can see. But yeah, yeah, I'm not saying that I have a lot, as in, to boast and brag about it. I'm just saying I have a lot, that is stated in the 2 videos that you hopefully will have seen. Anyway, yeah, no, as I said in the previous one, I'm just doing this for a friend, so hopefully he'll comment and like the video, and hopefully he'll like this content, hopefully. Yeah, originally I wasn't too keen on the idea, because as I've always said in previous videos, I want my YouTube channel to be strictly, mainly Doctor Who content, but as I've getting older, I feel as though I'm getting away from Doctor Who. Not as in I'm liking it less, I'm just saying on the YouTube channel and that, but, always comment below though, because I'm not a mind reader, unfortunately. Comment below if you are ever, if you like this video, if you like these types of videos, comment below, because I know I say that a lot, and I don't get much, I get it every now and then, but, if you comment below whether or not you like these videos or not, I then know, as, the person who's producing these, that, these are going well, and that then I'll continue doing similar stuff to this, If you never tell me that you don't like something, then, then I'm not going to know how to improve it, or, and that. And by, leave a comment, I don't mean just, like, hate stuff, like, you're a bellend, or you're a faggot, sort of thing. What I mean is constructive criticism, i.e. stuff like, I like your figure adventures, but I think you could do them in this way or that way, or something, or have you tried this instead, and it's like Movie Maker or something like that, so as always, thanks for watching, comment, rate and subscribe.